Everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're new here and you love guns, this is the channel for you. Hit that button, make sure you're subscribed, join the family. We always have fun here, no matter what. So a lot's been going on in the country lately. We got trains derailing, we've got potential war threats from other countries, yet our country is still and primarily focused on disarming America. Now, knowing that and turning on the news, it's honestly getting a lot of people dumbfounded. Doesn't add up. It's like you're reading China and Russia are pairing up to take on the US, North Korea might join in, and our military is still talking about everybody feeling like their gender role is being worked on. And then right after seeing that, you see the nation's biggest issue is guns. What? You sure about that? I just want to go over the crap that's being said about gun deaths. Because that's what it's about, right? No, it shouldn't be about that. It should just be about we have a Second Amendment, we protect everyone in our vicinity, and occasionally, yes, something bad is going to happen. Okay, so there are some news companies or whatever who just straight up lie about the amount of gun deaths in this country. They're saying that we have the most in the entire world, and it's just total crap. El Salvador leads the entire world with 32 people out of 100,000. Then it's Venezuela, then Guatemala, Colombia, Honduras, Brazil, Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, United States Virgin Islands, and then Mexico. We aren't even close to the top 10. And we own the most guns out of any country by far. We are very low on the totem pole as far as actual gun deaths. Not even the average. But of course we got companies like this saying, we have the most. Well, you're just straight up lying to people. It's kind of like what the White House does every single day. So I believe last year in America, we had 13,000 gun deaths. Per 100,000 people every year, 4.12 people die from guns. 4. Now, I'm not downplaying death at all. Death is terrible. But let's be real here. We've talked about this before, but that is less than people dying from a bucket. Like a bucket from Home Depot. I don't know how you die in that. Maybe you filled it up with water, passed out from drinking too much beer. Somehow you just do a face plant into it and drown, I guess. But that's how rare this is. But this is a perfect example of you can blow up anything you want, as long as it's covered by the news. They're making it sound like 5 million people every single day are dying. So last thing before we get into Whoopi here. If you have a very high volume business, you're gonna have a team that is quality control, right? Per 100,000 of these products that you make, if 4 of them, let's just say 5 to be liberal about it, if 5 out of 100,000 of the products that you make are defective or bad, is that a cause for concern? Are you making that the most important priority of your company's future, is making sure that maybe you only get to 1, 2 bad ones? Oh my God, 5 out of 100,000. No, you're not worried about it because it's not even a percentage point. Now remember, these deaths are all guns included. Most of them are with handguns, but yet they're trying to ban the AR-15, the AK-47, any kind of semi-automatic rifle. Now listen to these idiots. So we get to Whoopi. She gets on The View the other day. Honestly, I don't know why people watch this show, but we're going to dissect it because once again, we've got a group of people who are just extremely unrealistic about life. More people every year probably die watching your show from boredom than people die from guns. But anyways, let's just try to all stay alive while we watch this.
Let's start with this. The AR-15 style rifle needs to go. Period. It needs to go. You cannot.
How much do y'all pay the crowd in this thing? Oh, fuck yeah! Jesus! What? Is she a genius or what? I am so glad we got these tickets, honey. I mean, that's brilliant. I'm so happy I skipped work for this today.
You cannot hunt with it. There's nothing left after you shot it. We all know what it does.
You can't hunt with it? Clearly you've never been to Texas. Clearly you've never been to somewhere that has a hog problem. Clearly you've never been 6 feet away from a hog. charging at you with big ass tusks. And no, they're not going to give you a second to figure out if you like guns or not. Also, they destroy your land. So if you're a farmer, a rancher, have animals, have livestock, you're pretty much screwed if you don't get rid of them. So we can't hunt with them, is what you're saying? We gotta take out a sounder of 40 of them with a bolt action? I mean, how a .338 Lapua will probably go through 3 of them at once, but still, it's not gonna be better than an AR-15. It's not gonna be better than an AR-10. It's not gonna be better than an AK-47. So an AR-15, that'll definitely hunt, and we can hunt with it.
Until that conversation can be had, nothing is going to happen.
Exactly.
That's the issue. The issue is that damn rifle.
Oh, so you're saying it's just the AR-15. You realize that if you just got rid of the AR-15, there's still the AK-47, there's still the AR-10, there are still a ton of semi-automatic rifles that are legal. So you're losing at your own argument here, jackass.
Get rid of that, and people will go, oh yeah, okay, let's talk about real issues. But as I said, I can't go get a howitzer, right? There's stuff I can't buy. So if I can't buy a tank.
Clearly you've never watched Demolition Ranch, okay? That's all I have to say about that.
And I can't buy the shoulder thing. Why can you buy something that's not meant to hunt anything? It's specific, as you said, it is specific to death.
No, it's not. It's specific to whatever you use it for. It's a tool at the end of the day. You can use a hammer for a lot of stuff other than just pounding nails into a wall. A lot of stuff. But you cover it just as killing people. 4 out of 100,000. Just straight delusion. And then I don't know if y'all remember back last year in May, she said this.
I don't want all your guns the way you don't want to take away all my rights to abortion. I don't want all your guns. I want that AR-15. I want it. And we're going to vote it out, so it's going to not be acceptable.
Well, I would like a show where it's not a group of feminists being unrealistic about life and our guns.